Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dragons: Return of the Chroma Conclave, Episode 2. So, our friends had an interesting time over in their first foray as a group together. And, well, some small skirmishes were won, but a larger battle at the end of last session sort of left the group in a bit of a bind. The gnome rogue and the genasi fighter were both down, and the sorcerer and the cleric were still alive, and the sorcerer came up with the idea of surrendering. Now, the dragonborn that they encountered was not too keen on the idea of letting them live, and as he rose his glaive up to deliver a coup de grace on the kneeling sorcerer, one of his kobold minions reminded him that he might be best served if we were to spare these interlopers and use them for other purposes, to which he had very little choice but to agree. And so the four adventurers were incapacitated, bound, one of them gagged, and then they were taken with bags over their heads and taken to a location that they're not exactly sure where they are. Seems cool and damp. Seems to be reverberations. Whatever the case may be, the four individuals are in separate cells, and two of them are in separate. What was it? The rogue is in one cell. The sorcerer is in another. And then the genasi and the tabaxi are in a cell on their own. So we start with the lot of them waking up.
Who is bound and gagged, may I ask?
That would be Andrew's character, Grayson.
Do we still have bags over our heads?
No. You all are in simple iron. It looks like ironwork that has been fused into the rock.
And how much room do we have in our cells?
There's like enough room that you actually have, like, you know, on one side, on one end of it, there's like a pile of straw with just a tattered and soiled mat over top of it. It's probably about an 8x8 cell.
Okay.
But the bars are kind of a cross section, so they would prevent even your small frame from being able to slip through.
So Miela, at the once she woke up and found herself in this particular predicament, made her way over to the side of whatever side of the cage is closest to the rest of them. So you said that somebody's on the other side of like the walkway. What do we got here?
So the way this cavern is set up, because it's pretty easy to see that it's a cavern of some kind. It's illuminated by torchlight, and there are two cells on either side of this. On either side of this cavern here. You, I need to move here. So let me rearrange these guys so it looks a little bit more in line with what's actually going on. So you, Mila, you are in the cell right here. Brazen is right here. And then Makani and Tranquil Sky are in a cell together on this side.
Okay, I got you. In that case, she has moved over to the side closest to Brazen and is whispering, "Hey, hey. You okay? Not if you're okay."
He nods.
Does he make eye contact?
Yes. Pointed, direct eye contact.
Okay. Just checking. She's going to hold that thought for a minute and move over to see if she can get the attention of the two on the other side. Hey. Hey, are you okay?
Sky nods.
Makani is cursing very fluently, very lowly, up at the ceiling in Primordial.
Okay.
He has a very indignant look on his face. Yes, I'm fine.
I just want to say I'm really sorry. And thanks. Thanks, that was actually really sweet.
It's better than being dead, I suppose.
Yeah. Lots better than being dead.
So, are our hands free?
Your hands, yes, are free.
Cool.
Nobody else's though.
Everybody but the sorcerers, because I didn't see Makani cast magic.
No, I suppose they did not.
Yeah, she's going to take stock of herself and them.
Are we just waking up, or have we been here for a while?
You're just waking up.
Okie dokie.
We had a long rest though, right?
Yes, you've had a long rest.
No.
Well, do any of you have any skill at a forge?
Skill at a forge? Is it?
Mm-hmm, a forge, like anvil and smithing.
No. Why?
She glances at Sky and Brazen to see if either of them say yes, even with their eyes.
He shakes his head.
Brazen just
Not if you have skill at a forge, she suggests.
He shakes his head.
Why is the forge important?
Well, I can probably keep one of you alive. Probably you? If anybody asks, you're a good student. And she's going to start inspecting the chains to see if there's any way in hell she can get out of them.
Well, you don't have any lockpicks on you.
I don't.
So, without some sort of intervention or some kind of ingenuity on perhaps piecing together bits of straw until you have one very strong, stiff piece of straw that you could maybe use as a pick? At the moment, doesn't seem to be any feasible way of getting out that you can think of.
Do I have... You said there was a food and water?
Haven't been delivered yet.
Okay. Okay. She's going to move back over to the side by Brazen and kind of lean against the bars. So, we didn't really get a chance to get to know each other. Do you have any idea who these guys are? Nod for yes.
He shakes his head.
I don't suppose anybody has a hairpin or something on them. Maybe got missed.
No, I don't have a hairpin.
Can you come over here? She's going to kind of wiggle a finger at Brazen to see if he will come her way.
He narrows his eyes.
She's going to try to get her hands between the bars. Like, can she reach through the bars to his side of the cage? DM?
Pardon?
Get her hands through the bars to his cage? She can't.
Only a little bit, just because of the nature of your shackles.
Okay. She's gonna wiggle her fingers on his side of the bars and be like, "Come here, I bet I can do something about that gag."
Brazen narrows his eyes more, considers it for a moment, and then rolls over.
All right, make me an athletics check.
Oh, I'm good at those. This is where we pull a muscle.
Ass cramp, ass cramp.
Did you specifically stretch before?
No.
Oh,
7.
okay.
I will be right back.
He stretches his legs out, lays on the ground, and rolls like a stray potato.
Brazen, it probably takes you a good 10 minutes to sort of roll your way over there just because of the nature of the way you're bound. You're essentially hogtied. So it's kind of one of those things where you're actually having to kind of like get your bearings on how momentum is going to work in your favor, and it's an issue of balance and proper positioning and jilting your muscles and in certain directions. So there's more than a couple times where you try and throw your weight to one side, but because you're kind of on this, your center of gravity is really weird. You will list to one side and you'll just kind of flop back a bit like a buoy in the ocean. But you eventually get over there, and I'm going to need Miela to make me an athletics check.
Okay. To get over there? Is that what we're rolling for?
To just reach through. Because with just the low number that he got, it's not perfect.
Athletics or acrobatics? Can I use my acrobatics?
You cannot use your acrobatics.
Okay. I got a 7.
Okay. So equally difficult. You kind of have to. You're trying to fit your hand through these bars, but because of the fact that your wrists are shackled, there's not a lot of slack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things where you're kind of having to, figure out the best way to get there. But eventually, you're able to kind of put both wrists together and slide them through just enough. And as Brazen is able to roll in time with kind of you've got 2 fingers that you can kind of hook out.
Mm-hmm.
You finally get a hold of that gag and you hold on to it for dear life. And Brazen begins to jerk away, kind of roll in the opposite direction, and eventually, between the combined effort, in a very... it would be comical if it weren't for the situation that you guys find yourself in, this whole ordeal. Or at least how much doing it takes to actually get this gag off, but you're eventually able to kind of get it to the point where he can sort of maneuver his jaw and work with your grip to eventually get it down below his chin.
Before she does that, she's going to stop and say, "You want me to pull this off now? Or you want to wait? Looks like we're here for..." She kind of nods towards the bed. Looks like this is a long-term stay. They'll notice it's missing. Nod for yes, I want it off.
He nods.
Okay. Then she goes through all that and gets it off. As fast as you can. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry.
Back.
Welcome
I
back.
haven't decided if I want to forgive you yet. But that can wait.
She nods. Looks a little sheepish.
Well, I mean, you have to admit they were going to kill you anyway.
They would have tried.
They had you bound.
And I escaped.
Eventually.
But you did not touch my bindings. I did it myself. They were arguing. It would have been fine. Take my word for it. And we would have been fine if this one hadn't run off into the forest chasing after the lone survivor.
Well, I thought he might be going to get reinforcements.
Well, he did.
I was right. Turns out.
How does it feel?
Not great. Not great, really. Actually, quite bad.
Well, you can redeem yourself.
All I need is a hairpin. 2 hairpins would be even better.
Well, I don't have a hairpin.
I don't have a hairpin either. I could probably get my sword, but I don't have a hairpin.
It's very hard to pick a lock with a sword.
Have you tried it?
I mean, you can technically pick a lock with a sword. It's just much louder.
My sentiments precisely. I have a sword.
Well, I have never picked a lock with a sword or two swords, but if you could make your sword the size of a hairpin, I bet I could do something helpful.
I know what I look like. I am a very beautiful man, but I do not need hair accoutrement in order to fulfill this look. This is all natural. I do not have hairpins.
I don't either. They took them. Okay. So you said we're kind of hogtied. We can't stand up, can we?
No, you just have those shackles, like
Sure.
wrists and ankles, and then they've got the, between the sections of chain,
Mm-hmm.
they've got that long section that goes from both sets of bindings.
Right. Okay.
Well, I suppose we could just die.
Well, actually, I was thinking once they saw that your gag was removed, they'd have to come in and replace it. Which means they'd have to open the bars. Which means as soon as somebody with keys comes in, I can get my sword, stab them, and we can have keys.
But you're in that cell over there.
I am.
You're not in this cell.
But they have to pass me to get to your cell.
Then what were you doing when we first were put in here?
I was unconscious.
Oh, yes. I forgot.
It's very hard to stab somebody when you're sitting like that.
Nonsense.
Oh.
I can craft a sword with a little help from a friend. One that moves on its own at my whim.
What?
The sword or the friend?
Both.
Can move around at the whim?
He nods.
Huh.
Floating sword. Controlled by yours truly.
I mean, I can just kind of summon mine.
Well, his isn't hogtied.
I mean, why can't both of you use your swords? That seems
Good.
optimal. If you don't mind my saying so.
Sky, what do you think?
Yes, of course, I'd not, it's not my intention to say that mine would take place of yours.
Teamwork.
He nods and cat blinks.
If anybody would like to, they may roll their perception.
I would like to.
Like it too.
15.
Six.
Okay. Mila, you hear the sounds of heavy footfalls making their way towards the cavern that you're in.
Seems we won't have to wait long.
So Mila heard that.
Yep, sorry.
She sits up and says someone's coming.
Then I will say, seems we won't have to wait long.
And appearing in the entryway is a stoop-shouldered, about 8-foot tall orc. Makes his way with a large tray with what look to be wooden bowls on it that have some sort of steaming concoction inside of them.
So, we get
Oh,
food.
And my thoughts exactly.
It's a high-class prison.
This place is fancy.
Food time. Who wants food?
Oh, you poor thing.
Not poor. 2 gold. Not poor.
Oh, you rich poor thing. Come here.
Give
me some food.
Does this orc have keys on him?
You can roll your perception if you like.
I
Are you-
will.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
I've never had so many people staring so intently at his belt. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to get to you in a minute.
18.
Very nice.
Six.
He's an orc. With 12, somewhat bathed. Doesn't smell too bad for an orc. With an 18, you can see that this orc, he's muscular. He looks capable. But you do notice that his sort of sleeveless tunic that he wears, notice that there's a lot of lash marks up and down his biceps and arms and around his neck. And no keys. With a natural 20, I'm going to say that you get the impression by looking at him and taking him in, the way he walks, his appearance, the advent of his scars and whatnot, that you get the feeling that he is not one of your jailers, likely a servant to those that have jailed you.
And is it obvious how he intends to get the food to us if he doesn't have keys? Like, is he carrying platters that will fit between the bars?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like some food, please.
Food for little one. He'll bring it over. He'll push it through the bottom set of bars.
She's going to scooch that way on her butt and go get it.
Who else want food?
I'll take some
I wouldn't
food.
mind.
He'll walk over to Makani, slide it in. Actually, slide two in because he looks at Tabaxi, sort of like a quirked brow. Before he then walks over to you, Brazen, and then he stops and he looks at you and he starts scratching the top of his head with just one finger. And he doesn't use his finger joint to articulate the scratch. It's a full arm motion to scratch.
Yes. What is it?
How you eat?
Well, you ought to be familiar with it. I'm going to smash my face into the bowl and slurp it like a man.
I'll help him. If you'll, she raises her hand.
Silence, little one. I don't need your help.
MBO think that'd be funny to watch, and he'll slide it in. Go to it, Horn Man.
What did he say his name is?
What did he say?
MBO.
NBO.
Brazen will roll over to his bowl and stick his face into it. And starts
And he sits there. He
loudly.
chuckles to himself.
NBO, my good man. It would seem that after our horned friend is done eating, he will need his gag replaced. You wouldn't want to get in trouble, would you?
No. But they
Very important to this.
out of character, what did he say?
Is there a part 2 to this? He's saying to Makani.
He shrugs.
Everyone have fill. Everyone eat.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm afraid I've dined before I came.
What is the food in front of them?
Just a very simple stew. Looks like animal fat mixed with some kind of cornmeal, maybe, with a few chunks of mostly gristle thrown in, and like a few slices of potato.
Just so long as it isn't long pig.
It's not long pork.
Mila starts to eat slowly and thoughtfully. How long are we here for, MBO?
Until Master says it's time to go to place.
Is that probably a long time? Like how many meals?
Not many meals.
Do we get to talk to him first, or just you?
Others might come talk.
What's at the place?
Voices.
Have you been there before?
He'll shake his head.
Oh.
No. MBO, not loud.
Is it good to go there?
No.
Oh. Why?
Nobody come back. Save for Dragon Man.
Oh.
Sometimes little lizard men go with. Sometimes they come back. Sometimes they not.
Hmm.
How many non-lizard men are with you?
Not Not as many as there were before you came.
We killed no orcs. Did we, Sky?
That we did not.
MBO only orc.
And
MBO been here. MBO get name here. MBO taught how to spell name. And he'll walk up and he'll write, and he'll like dip his finger in like some of the stew that's left on the tray, and he'll write out the letter N, B, and O.
Can I have some more stew for later? I get hungry.
He'll take the stew that Tranquil Sky hasn't taken, slide it out, and then slide it in under your bars.
Oh, thank you.
NBO.
So, is it pretty obvious that he's in rags?
Yes.
And even the kobolds weren't in rags. They were in armor, correct?
Kobolds were pretty kitted up. Yeah.
Do they treat you well, MBO?
Most time. Sometime use lash.
They hurt you.
Yes. They use full name when they get mad.
What is full name?
No, bad orc.
And oh.
But why do you let them? You're so big.
And they're tiny.
MBO big. But lizard men help raise MBO.
Oh,
You have no tribe.
Lizard men are tribe.
are you sure? Is it the same lizard man that raised you? Or did those ones go to the place?
Many lizard men. Well, many little lizard men. Big lizard men, only one.
Did he raise you?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that was nice of him.
Mm-hmm.
Except now he's not nice. But I'm
He
glad
never,
he's nice.
he never very nice.
Oh,
He's stern, strict. Says must follow rules.
NBO, would you like it if they never used the lash on you again?
MBO no like Ash, but MBO sometime make mistake. Big lizard men say would make mistake must accept discipline.
He makes a good point.
I see that. I see that ground level shade. I see that ground level shade there.
I'm just imagining a tiefling with like his face 3 inches above a bowl with like potatoes in his mouth. I'm going to go point.
Piece of carrot falls off his cheek back into the bowl.
when Brazen says that, Miela scoots a little bit further away from that side of the cage.
Huh. You said there are a few meals before we have to leave. Yes, MBO?
Few. They say keep you alive until time to go to place.
Well, I think we've eaten well now.
Oh, I'm not
This
that.
time.
It might take me a while. Don't wait for me. I'm a slow eater.
Fair enough. But I'm sure MBO could return to his duties now.
Oh, were you waiting for me? I'm sorry.
He'll look at you, and he'll look around a few times before he steps back and then say, MBO will be back with dinner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, girl.
And he leaves.
We're keeping that one alive.
I could take it or leave it at this point.
It could be an extra hand, an extra arm. If we
It
could
could also
convince
be a
him.
corpse.
It could.
Miela is inspecting the platters that the food came on. Are they metal or wood?
Would
Okay. She's going to scooch herself to the back of the cell and see if she can what it would take to break one of them into splinters. Like if she can catch it between her chains and like pull or twist.
So, are you trying to smash the bowl into little bits?
Yeah. I mean, she wants splinters. She wants something she could try and pick a lock with. But
Okay.
yes, basically.
Okay, go ahead and make me a straight strength check.
And she's trying to do it by like slow force, so it's not too much of a
Okay.
bang. But yeah. Come on, dice, let's help me out here. Oh, of course.
You take it and you're kind of like pressing down on it. You kind of got like the heels of your palms on it, and you're like trying to press it down, like like you've got your feet on either side of it, keep it in place, and you're pressing, and then it snaps, but it breaks cleanly.
Mhm.
And what it does, you jam on your left hand your ring and middle finger into the stone floor,
Mhm.
and you hear kind of like, and just a shooting pain just shoots right up your arm all the way up to your elbow.
Well, that's not good.
She just kind of buries her face in her elbow for a minute and feels sorry for herself for an extended amount of time.
That seems like it went well for you.
Not yet.
Well, keep at it. I'm sure you'll succeed eventually.
Scott, do you think you could do something about that?
About the pain.
I'm okay.
Are you, though?
Mhm. She's going to set up the bowl and try and do it a little smarter this time.
Okay. With your hand injured, it's going to be at disadvantage, but go ahead.
Okay.
Oh no, she's doing this again?
She stops and eyeballs him.
No, go ahead, don't let me stop you.
Okay, here she goes. Nope.
You could roll another one. Yeah, okay. You kind of take the one half of the bowl and you kind of try and repeat the process, but keeping the fingers elevated out of the way.
Mhm.
And the more you push, it bends. You hear a little bit of a crack, but you just can't push hard enough. Like your fingers are just throbbing by this point.
Could you describe our rooms to us again?
It's basic 8x8 iron cells. 2 of them on one side and 1 on the other.
Mm-hmm. Anything in our cell?
A rather large pile of straw and a mat over top of it to sleep on.
Hmm.
There are various pebbles and rocks, kind of debris you might expect in sort of a cavern jail cell.
Mm-hmm. Now, the cloth that's laying over the hay. Does it look like stitched together, or is it like a very clean sort of tarp?
It looks like it might be woven.
Hmm. Don't suppose there's a... Now, when you say woven, this is where I'm stupid on camera.
Any idea is a good idea.
If only there was a luck stat like Call of Cthulhu to see if the idiots left the needle.
Now that you can tell.
Okay, that's fair.
You can roll your perception, however.
Absolutely. That's a 6. That's a second time with perception that I've gotten a nat 1 tonight.
You don't hear anything initially until you kind of just feel something on your head. And then you just see these big eyes on a relatively small head looking down at you. If you look at the hangout, you'll see what you see.
Was that
Hello.
the shop?
Looks like it.
Oh, buddy.
And it will flutter its wings a few times and land down on your wrist and sort of tap its beak up against your manacles.
Have you brought me something?
And it will sort of stick its beak underneath its wing, and it will pull out 2 metal pins that seem to be bound together by goat hair.
Most excellent. Now, could you do me a favor? Could you bring one to the lovely woman across the cell from me.
And it will hop around on your wrist a few times.
Come here,
And then
little guy.
it'll hop up onto the bar, flutter its wings, sort of ruffle its feathers.
Come here, little guy.
It will then poop on the bar, and then it will fly across.
What a beauty. What a beauty. Who's the best bird?
I think that's deserved a piece of meat.
She'll offer it some stew. If she can find meat in the stew, she'll offer it that.
You offer it up the stew, and its feathers immediately bristle up. And it flaps its wings a bit violently towards the bowl.
Oh, if we get out of here, I'll find you something so much shinier. Did it give her the pins?
Yes.
So is
You
my
notice that you notice they are wrapped by goat hair, like they're bound together by goat hair.
she's going to pull a couple hairs out of her head and tie them around its foot, unless it stops her. With the little kisses and croonings and scritches. And then she's going to is her hand broken? Can she work a lockpick?
You can. It will be difficult. But
Do
you
you
can.
have healing word, Robbie?
I do.
Yeah, it will be obvious then that she is struggling as she begins to work at well, what's the nearest lock she can get to? Can she get to the lock on her own shackles?
Yeah.
Okay. So she starts work on that.
All right, go ahead and roll me your sleight of hand with at disadvantage.
I was gonna.
My
Oh, yeah. Okay.
sorry, go ahead, Robbie.
Yeah, he cast the thing.
Oh, thank you.
Healing word. Okay.
Yeah.
So you watch as your fingers kind of pop, 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 back into a more aesthetically pleasing configuration.
Mm-hmm.
Pain slowly kind of becomes just a dull throb, and then eventually it just becomes kind of like a generalized stiffness before just disappearing altogether.
So to use my, am I doing sleight of hand because these don't count as thieves' tools?
They are thieves' tools, yeah.
Okay. Can I roll my thieves' tools because I have double proficiency on that?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Is it just Dex plus proficiency for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, she's got a 23.
Those shackles fall right off your wrists.
No.
Off your ankles.
Boy.
As you work the pins in there, they easily come off. They're fairly simple locks.
Oh, excellent. Now that you have figured that out, he's going to say an arcane word and misty step into her cell.
Oh. Okay.
Forget if Misty Step has a word or a...
It is only verbal.
Okay.
That's why I said that I probably wouldn't end up joining the the social scene, because if I managed to slip my gag, I would definitely use Misty Step to try and leave.
He did, and I uninvited him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I try and pick his?
Yes. Well, he's not bound by shackles.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
he did the vampire cloud thing.
Yeah, he's tied up.
okay. What does it take to get him untied? Do I have to roll something, or can I just untie him?
You can just untie him. His rope. It'd be impossible for him to do just because of the way that he's put.
Sure.
But for you,
Wouldn't Misty Step release him from the binds?
That's a DM call. Jeremy Crawford, the rules guru, said that he would say that that's the case, but it's really up to the DM. In this case, it doesn't really matter because
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, keep an eye out. Keep listening. She's gonna go for the door next.
Okay. Just make me a stealth check.
Okay.
Don't botch, don't botch, don't botch, don't botch.
Don't botch, don't botch, don't botch. 21.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Da-da-da.
And okay to roll for the door?
Yep.
Oops, that's not right. Plus 9. 20 total?
Okay. You hear the door click, and you notice that you can just very easily push it.
Okay. She glances down the hall to see if they've been noticed. And then goes for the other door.
At this point, the little owl flutters its feathers and then flutters off out of sight.
Thank you. $25 on their door.
It opens up for you.
Yep. She's hurrying. Let me know if I need to make another stealth check. Otherwise, she'll just go for their bonds.
No, you're good for right now.
Okay. Going for Sky first.
Oh, I see.
Nat 20. And McConnell. 13.
Takes a little while with Makani, but you saved so much time by just kind of just barely taking the pins in, and you just kind of had that perfect moment where you just kind of you saved so much time with skies that.
Oh no, I was cheating. Our proficiency bonus is only 2 and not 3.
We'll
Sorry.
be fine for now.
Okay.
We'll be fine. We're too committed at this point.
That's fair.
Whatever the case may be, everybody is now free, unbound, and allowed to roam at their leisure.
What are we rolling?
Rome.
Oh,
You're able to roam if you want to. You can roam around the world.
Around the world. Oh, yeah, boy. Riding hip to hip, running through the wilderness.
Do either of you know the way out? She looks at Sky and Brazen.
Does it look like I've been here before?
And thought,
No.
okay.
But I'm excited to find out together. Supposing you don't go running for very brazenly.
Nope.
Good. And there shouldn't be any problems.
Good.
Except for the fact that we don't have weapons.
DM, does Sky still have his rope?
You have none of your supplies at the moment.
Well, it was his holy symbol, the rope around his forearms.
Oh, high or low?
I'm gonna say hi.
You do not.
Fuck.
All right, you rolled a 40 on a percentile dice.
Damn.
I can get us one weapon.
Yes,
But
do that.
there's a chance doing so will alert them.
Oh. Well, just hold off on that then. Let's see if we can find a way out.
Okay.
No?
I'm not a sneaky type.
You hear another flutter, and then the owl returns back into the chamber with some red twine in its beak.
You beautiful winged thing, you. You said head pats.
And it does that thing that owls do when you pat them on the head. They like tilt their head back and squint their eyes.
So Sky will start wrapping his forearms in this rope, this red rope.
And as you do that, the bird disappears in a puff of smoke.
Oh. Well, you must not know the way out.
Brazen.
Eh.
Roll your Arcana.
It would seem I may know something about the predicament. Perhaps. 10.
Whatever that bird did, it was definitely magical.
He's gonna slow bro nod to the bird.
Wait, didn't the bird disappear?
Yeah, the bird just
Well,
disappeared
next
in a
time.
puff of smoke.
He knew.
I know it.
The bird knew.
Well, I don't suppose I need a weapon yet. Do have a cantrip. What offense do we have?
I have all the power that my god will me.
I have some nasty words in my hands.
She kind of glances at all of them and says, well, I can run really fast.
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
So who would like to be the first one to peek their head out of the chamber that you're in?
Guessing it's going to be me because this is going to be a stealth roll.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check and then a perception check.
Okay. Hmm. 17 on stealth.
Okay.
18 on perception.
Nice.
Okay, so you get the rest of the cavern here. And you look around, and you can see right about here that there's like a few sacks of grains, what looks like some extra manacles hanging off of the wall, and you see a table, the rug, but on the table you see all of your stuff.
Thank goodness. Okay. She and no one else in the room?
No one that you can see.
Okay. She's going to turn back and whisper, "Our stuff is there. Our stuff is there. Go get it." And then she's going to sneak into the room and go sneak down to try and guard the entrance.
Okay, so you have control of your token. Where are you going to move?
Here.
Okay.
And she's going to whisper, "Get mine too. Please."
I guess no time like the present. And Makani is going to try and make his way to the table as quietly as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Sky right behind him.
Oh, can I stop and get my dagger? I forgot a very important thing.
You want to get your dagger before you move over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you move to like right here?
Yes.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Me? That's a pretty good stealth, buddy. Good job.
Yeah.
Mila, make me a perception check, please.
Right. Perception checking.
Stealth if you want to.
Got the same dice roll.
13.
Ooh, so close. Mila,
Hmm?
as you walk over to the table and you go to reach out for your dagger,
Mm-hmm.
you step onto the rug. And immediately that rug moves as you step on it. And
Counterspell.
Counterspell. Counterspell.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. She's unarmored right now.
Okay. All right, so you are now effectively grappled by this. A rug of smothering.
Oh no, what's that do?
It smothers.
Smothers you.
It's
Balls.
gonna suffocate you.
Okay.
All right, and then you're going to take 2d6 plus 3 of bludgeoning damage, and then we are going to roll
Jesus.
for initiative. So that's 6 plus 5, that's 11 points of bludgeoning.
Ow. That hurts.
Yeah.
Ow.
You guys watch as Mila, as she goes to go to the table, this rug that was sitting in front of the table just immediately wraps up around her, and you just see her it basically forms a cocoon around her. And you see it struggling, and all you can hear from inside is like.
I mean, she's
Wait,
not shouting.
shit.
She make no noise.
Okay.
Impressive how it leaves the furniture undisturbed.
I would say it's the shoes on the other foot, but clearly it's the rug.
Is anybody else rolling initiative? Or what's the rug at?
We're just leaving.
No, Mortal Kombat.
Y'all just grab
Juan-
your stuff and are like, bye, bitch.
Juan v. Juan. Roll initiative.
Some fights a gnome needs to fight themselves.
Okay.
The rug is at an 18.
Oh, God.
Well, the rug's going first.
I'm going first.
Yellow's going first by the looks of it.
Well, you're grappled, so good luck with that.
Balls. Did Makani roll?
Makani has not yet rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. So, at the start of your turn, you're going to take 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. That is 7 plus 3, so 10 more bludgeoning.
Oh, my gosh. She's in very bad shape.
Yeah, this rug is like essentially trying to crush you.
It's doing a very good job. Rug, you are successful.
And it is your turn. You are considered grappled, but you may try a strength saving throw, I believe, with a DC of 13.
Okay. Oh, she got a 19. Look at that. There's a
Nice.
smith in this rug.
So as this thing wraps around you and begins to constrict on you the first time, it does so very well, and you feel pops and whatnot as your joints are kind of contorted into uncomfortable positions. As it does it a second time, this is the point where you start to feel the strain, and you begin to feel like the slight crack of a rib here and there, and the air is starting to be forced out of your lungs. And before that last bit of air is forced out, you brace yourself and you push until you get one arm out, and then you grab a hold of just whatever material of the rug you can, and you begin to pull it until finally you're able to get it away from your face. And with the other hand, you push it open, and then you flop out of this rug.
Man, we really didn't interfere with this fight. It's awesome.
Can I get to my dagger?
You can, but you have used your action to escape it.
Okay. Well, she's going to GTFO off the rug and get to her dagger.
Okay, so I mean, it's right there. You're right next to the table. So,
Is it free action? Can I pick up my dagger?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, with that, Raga's going to try and grapple you again.
Oh, I made a mistake, guys. I should have run.
Does an 8 hit?
Oh, no.
The rug attempts to grab at you and misses as it flaps around and sort of snakes its way towards you. Next up is Makani.
Well, seeing as there doesn't seem to be anybody else in the room, and we can clearly see our stuff, or we've been alerted to our stuff being there. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, right here. And
Okay.
while I'm moving, I'm enacting weapon bond, and I am summoning my greatsword.
Okay.
As I'm striking, so basically it goes. I run up to my
Is weapon
Miela.
bond a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. Do your thing, sir.
Actually, I think it's a free action to summon a weapon. Let me double check.
Yeah, double check that just to be sure. Oh wow, that damage was a real big problem for you,
No,
wasn't it, Mila?
it's no action.
Okay, well there you go.
So I can have 2 weapons bonded. I have my bow and my greatsword.
Mhm.
So basically, he runs up and holds his hands out to make a strike, and the weapon appears there, strikes down.
Alright.
Very thematic.
Very much so. Go ahead and roll your bones, sir.
Let's see. Alright, so does 9 hit? I doubt
You
it.
miss.
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. Next up is Sky.
Man, it's probably gonna fail, but I'm gonna try sacred flaming it.
Okay.
It's you have to meet or beat a 13 on a dex saving throw.
A dex saving throw?
Yep. That's okay. That's okay.
You hit it.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, I rolled a 9 and it has a dex modifier of 2.
First time I've tried using Sacred Flame. Got it. This campaign's gonna go great.
Nobody just jinxed themselves. It's fine. Oh,
Take 6 of the good touch.
Just seeing if it has any vulnerabilities. Does not. Okay. All right. So it takes 6 damage. I'm guessing that's radiant damage.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, very few things actually have vulnerability to radiant damage, but very few things equally have resistance to radiant damage.
Bryson.
What's the lighting like in here?
It's torchlight, so it's not particularly bright.
Would it be considered dim?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bryson's going to come on, roll 20. Don't do this to me now. Roll 20 is having a moment. I apologize.
It's not your fault. It's software's.
you gave him permission to move himself, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see it right now because my entire screen just went black.
Oh no!
All right, here we are. All right. So, as Brazen makes his way into the room, he is going to whisper some arcane words, and in his hand, a blade formed of shadow is going to appear.
Okay.
He's going to move here, and he is going to attack this rug. And since it is dim light, he has advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
I love that 75% of the party can conjure their own weapons just whenever. That's cool as fuck.
18 hits, I assume.
18. It will hit, definitely.
10.
Nice.
Nice. All right, 16 damage. Yeah, it's looking pretty frayed at this point. No less ferocious. Mila, it is your turn.
Yes. Can I get my short sword?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a dagger in one hand and a short sword in the other.
Mhm.
I would like to attack the rug.
Okay, attack the rug.
Dagger.
Kill that rogue.
Short sword. Okay. And do I have advantage?
You do not have advantage.
No, it's not. It's not flanked at the moment.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Sound like you've just been attacked by the Reapers.
Oh no. Yeah. 22, I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
I get sneak attack.
You do.
Yes.
You're adjacent to allies, adjacent to the enemy.
11 damage total.
I just need to do my math here.
And as her bonus action, she'd like to fight with her dagger. Attack
Okay.
with her dagger.
All right.
Okay.
It's looking really rough.
She's cutting little snowflakes into it. With love.
That is not love.
You're right. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, yes. Take another one.
Okay, it's looking. The rug is looking spotty.
Patchy.
A little patchy, a little spotty. Yeah. All right, we're back to the rug's turn, and the rug is going to go for Mia again.
Oh no.
That was a natural 19.
This is how I die.
And you would deserve it.
I would.
God. Tough crowd, tough crowd. All right, you are considered restrained as the rug engulfs you again. Luckily, you will not take damage until the start of your turn. So as long as your friends do something about it, you should be okay.
Everybody just steps back to watch.
No, let her try.
If she dies, she dies.
Nice. God. All right, next up is Makani.
I'm assuming it's wrapped around her.
Mhm.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Can they attack it without hitting me?
Possibly.
I'm very small. I take up only like this much of the rug.
You don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
Kill it.
Does it look like we can attack it?
I
We
don't
don't-
know.
Huh?
I don't know. What does it look like to you? It is a rug wrapped around her, currently trying to squeeze the air out of her.
Oh boy.
It's distracted. Kill it.
It is distracted.
I mean, literally, it could pretty much look like fucking Doctor Strange's cloak right now.
Oh yeah, that's not a good thing to hit a feather. I'm not gonna do that. There is something that I can do that is less damaging, and probably won't kill her. Shocking grasp.
Okay, that's what you want to do. You can do that.
Let's see. What bonuses do I get to that?
If you want advantage, you can grab Miela's sword.
I don't think that counts as wearing armor made of metal, sir. And I'm holding that.
Yeah, and it's wrapped around you tight.
That's how you cook the hot dog inside the bun.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
It might not.
Okay, I have 6 HP left. I'm fine. Let's do this.
If she dies.
She died.
So, MA, what is the next type of character you'd like to play? Natural 20,
God.
double damage.
Holy shit.
Okay, fine, dice.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Robert, what is the damage when Shocking Grasp hits something that is in contact with metal?
The damage doesn't change. It has advantage.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. You rolled a natural 20, so go ahead and roll your damage, and whatever you roll is doubled.
All
right.
Roll 2d8 rather than it doubling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll another d8 then.
Yep.
That's better than 4.
So 7 points of damage. The rug takes half damage. So that is 3. The rug is still on her. But she is currently suffocating, or she is unconscious. The rug falls over and she stops moving. She stops struggling, but that rug is still trying to crush her.
Did I just
But
take
the
7
rug is-
damage?
You did take 7 damage. It takes half damage, you take full.
Thank you.
So yes, as you hear a muffled and then
It would have been much worse if it was 4d6 had I used the great sword. MA, I'm sorry.
God.
remember you have to double her total hit dice to kill her with while she still has hit points.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Don't worry. We're about to test this theory.
Mhm.
Sky, it's your turn.
So for my main action, I would like to I'm gonna I'm gonna tempt fate and told the no, that's a bad idea. Well, it's you point at one creature, so technically,
you're pointing at the rug.
yeah.
I'm just looking at what the did. It's an aspect of the creature.
Yeah, it's part of the attack. It transfers damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's ass.
You
It
could
is
try and
ass.
wrestle it off of her.
Yeah, no, I lost my Hercules. I'm gonna
Hercules.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you would
gonna.
like, you can hold your action until after I go.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
All right, then Brazen.
I'm gonna stab the rug.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Oh no, wait! I know how to ruin the rug. I grab the stew and I spill it on it.
God damn it.
It takes 44 pun damage.
That wasn't a pun.
It was kind of a pun.
No.
They're not levels of
Ruining the
pun.
rug.
It's a dad joke, not a pun.
Well,
An 11 does not hit.
I have advantage.
Oh, the 15 does hit.
well, all puns are dad jokes. Not all dad jokes are puns.
So, how do you do this?
Gonna just swipe right across the middle of it.
Okay. So, Mila, you automatically fail 2 death saving throws.
Yep.
And the rug is dead. It falls to shatters.
They're dying.
I would like to take my turn now.
Okay.
Healing word.
Do your thing, healer. I had faith.
All right, so that's still 1d4 plus my spellcasting mod. So that's 3. So it's 1d4 plus 3. 1d4.
And you also wanted a little bit of revenge.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Take the minimum amount I can give you.
That's enough.
All right, you're back to consciousness, but God, Mila, you're in a lot of pain. You're cut up, and your hair's kind of frizzed out much more than normal. And
Burn.
you have stew on you for some reason.
Well done, Catman. When it comes to the gods, sometimes you must look them in the eye and see if God is on your side.
Truly he is.
She reaches out to take Sky's hand in both of hers and give it just a real small squeeze.
Give that
Oh,
that hero nod. That, yeah, I got your back.
I see how it is. I saved your life, and you're going to hold his hand? For the second time, I might add.
Lets go of his hand and reaches out.
Technically-
No, too late. Too late. Too late.
Technically, you kind of both saved her life. You did the final blow. He made sure she didn't die.
And I'm still one up in the exchange.
Not
Thank you for fighting the rug. You are a hero.
Of course.
well. Is everything here?
Everything is there,
Including our magical items?
including your magical items.
Oh,
Are they
Brazen
still tuned to
will
us?
sweep on his cloak.
If you would like to take a short rest, you can do that, but there may be a chance that no bad at work might come back.
He's fine.
So Mila grabs her stuff and packs her bag and puts her necklace on.
All right, takes 30 minutes to attune.
and same. Makani will put his armor on, strap his quiver on, and put on his headband, which it doesn't really look like a headband. Kind of looks more like a circlet, I guess.
I didn't name it, all right?
At least it's not a bandana.
This is true. At least it's not a bandana.
So is anybody suggesting that we rest?
I'm pretty sure you want to.
Yeah. To reattune to your
I'm
items,
pretty
you're
sure
going
you
to
need
need
to.
to attune back to your items, you're going to need to do a short rest.
Is there anywhere in this room to hide?
Like the rocks right here?
Okay.
They're kind of like they're kind of like a full scale wall, more or less.
Damn, that actually looks closer to a diadem. That's okay. The headband.
Could hide under the rug.
Bring this rug with me. I'll hide under the rug.
Battle trophy.
Keep the trophies of the dead.
It's a blanket now.
Do I need to roll stealth to hide while I have a bit of a rest?
Sure. High or low, guys?
Low.
Hi.
Okay. Come to a consensus. High or
I
low?
don't know what you're talking about. We picked different ones, but we both represent the part, so we win.
Andrew, high or low?
I don't play this game.
I'll stick with Rob's.
Low? Okay.
Mila doesn't hide very well.
That's cocked.
There's like a bloody trail leading to the gnome behind the rocks.
Okay. As you guys are doing your short rest, Embio steps in. If you guys would have liked to have hidden, please move your cursors over to where everybody's stacked up and make me a stealth check. Would you guys like to do a group stealth check?
Well, you are right on top of the gnome, and I said that there was a bloody trail, so.
Yeah.
You know how to make it a good time. For a blood sorcerer. I mean.
That's two people who have succeeded. Go ahead and roll, Mila.
Oh, I did. I have a 6.
Oh, God. Okay. Rob, roll high.
Okay. Nah.
Hang on. Let me just check his passive perception.
1.
An orc has a passive perception of 10. He walks by you, but barely. And he gets up into this way, and you just hear the echo of his voice. He's not yelling, but he's just talking. He's like, "Hello."
That poor thing. We should
Hello?
put it back up its misery.
Where did they go?
I kind of feel bad for him.
You know he's going to die.
I know, but maybe there's a chance we could help him get free.
And what would he do when he is free?
Anything but this.
Ah! Oh. And he kind of does this whole thing where he comes out and then he runs back in really quick. And he shouts, "Aha!" Oh.
Did we manage to get a short rest, or did he come in before the rest was taken?
Yeah, you guys got your short rest.
Okay. Oh, good.
And spend those hit dice.
Yeah, can I spend those hit dice?
You can if you
Took a
want.
short rested.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
And I only get spells back on a long rest, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit. It's all right.
Oh,
I
you only
Make your
use-
flame as a cantrip, dude.
Yeah, no, but I used healing word twice.
Did
Two
you?
level. Yeah,
I
it's two.
did once to fix her fingers, and then once
Oh yeah.
in the rug.
Yeah.
Oh, meal.
All right. Look, if he gets killed trying to escape, it's better than this life.
Oh no, that's not right.
I'm going to give him a chance.
Sky nods with conviction. In agreement.
And Makani is going to step out from his hiding place. NBO.
Hi. You're not supposed to be here. You meant to be in cell.
No. No, I'm not.
You're not following rules. They're not gonna like that.
Evil men make rules that I wish not to follow. NBO.
No men here, only dwarf, elf, little lizard man, and big lizard man.
The big lizard man is evil big lizard man.
Run away with us.
MBO leave with you?
Mhm.
Yes.
Who would feed prisoners?
There would be no prisoners to feed. Because we're going to make sure that they can't take any more prisoners. NBO.
How you do?
I'm going to kill him.
Well, first we're gonna run away. With you. And go get lunch. A lot of it. Really good lunch.
Or people. Back up. You, NBO. You can help us get out of this place. Into a safe place.
Roll me your persuasion.
I ever needed that. Thank you. No background. Here. Ugh. I'm not lying. That's the thing.
Not that you were lying or not. I didn't say roll deception. I said persuasion.
Huh.
Sorry,
MBO looks, he looks at you and he's like, "No, if they catch MBO away from his duties, they really hurt MBO. Clip tusks."
Sky steps out now, and he pulls up his sleeve to show his arm, and yeah, there's no missing further, no scars, and when he makes a show to say where we are from, when you are raised by whomever it is, they do not hurt you. They are not supposed to. we wish to take you to such a place. Where these people cannot hurt you ever again.
Go ahead and roll me your persuasion. Just tranquil sky.
Pocket 6.
MBO looks shaken.
Man.
No. They hurt MBO if he leaves.
All right, so Brazen's going to step out now.
This is our catfish.
This is like the That 70s Show circle.
He's going to, as MBO starts to appear to lose it a little bit, he's going to snap his fingers and say, "Look at me."
Huh?
If you think that these people will hurt you, you have no idea what we are capable of. Trust me, you would rather leave with us to never get hurt again before you betray us and we have to kill you. And I'm going to roll Intimidate.
You roll intimidation.
God damn it, Brazen.
You, both of y'all, fucked up y'all's persuasion twice.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
This is the logical next step.
No, it's not. It's a mean.
So tempted to be like, so tempted to be like, you can stay here and let them hurt you, or you can let us hurt you one last time.
Oh my gosh, that's dark.
What's more? That's basically what Brazen just said.
Yeah.
13, huh?
Tell me that works.
Fine.
Give us our catfish.
MVO, your threat certainly catches him off guard, but then you notice that resoluteness, or at least he doesn't seem to be buying it, and he starts to take a deep breath. I need you to roll initiative.
Come on then, beast. You've chosen this path.
Damn it.
Is this an interrupt action?
This is for interrupt, whether or not you can do it.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Do what you want to do.
We're rolling initiative? Oh my god, yeah. Damn. I can't beat that.
I can't beat that.
Yeah, I can do the opposite.
Sky is stunned. What just happened?
He's like,
Bruh.
nice though.
Orcs can breathe?
What's the orc at?
13. So everybody but Tranquil Sky is going before him. This
That
poor
sucks,
orc's
'cause I had a
about to
good
get fucking. This poor orc's about to get murked.
He deserves every minute of it.
I had a
All
good
right.
move, too. I had a good move.
Brazen.
I am going to cast a chromatic orb.
In his mouth.
Yes.
No. Oh no!
No.
It is lucky this day.
9 does not hit. Okay, next up is Miela.
Okay. She's going
Try
to.
once more.
What?
Try once more.
Try to convince him?
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
As your chromatic orb flies past, it impacts the wall and shimmers.
Yeah, is there anybody, God. Is there anybody adjacent to him?
No, that's just him.
Can I attack and use Intimidate at the same time?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Certain.
Actually,
I
I'm
think,
going to hold my action, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold my action and see where everybody goes.
all right, Makani.
Can I try one more time?
You can. You'll be at disadvantage.
It's okay. I'm gonna try one more time.
Fucking do it. Give him a rousing speech.
I didn't realize Rob was playing a bard.
Get him.
Would everybody put their tokens where they actually are? There's me. There's me.
I am where I am.
Yeah, I think we are where we are, pretty much.
Okay.
Whoa, where'd my token go?
I think you're
You're
under.
underneath Rob.
Rob,
What?
did you get on top of me?
No? Oh, it froze for me. See if it'll work. I'm refreshing. But anyway, he's gonna look at
See, you can't even remember his name.
It's only 3 letters, Jesus.
NBO. He's gonna look at NBO and say, "Look at your own name. They call you Bad Orc." You don't belong here. You should be hunting.
Orcs are
You
people.
should be with a tribe.
Go ahead and roll your persuasion. Disadvantage.
Roll the 2d6, the 2 die 20. At
Yeah,
the
2d20.
same time,
Yeah, 2d20 and then take the lower of the two and add it to your modifier.
hold on.
So an 11.
14.
11 plus what?
11 plus 3.
It's cocked. That's cocked. I need a fucking dice check.
Hey, wait a minute. Can I use my help action to take away his disadvantage?
No, you would have had to use that as your action on your turn.
Okay. I forgot I have that. I'm bad at things.
Yeah, it's okay.
He doesn't look swayed.
What if he had a complimentary hand job?
It's okay. We tried.
Not taking the book, or we're not taking pages from the book of erotic fantasy, unfortunately.
The guy.
All right, it's his turn.
Brazen's going to look
My
at McConaughey, and he's going to say, "The only place this one belongs is in the dirt. It would be a mercy."
He's going to move up, and since Brazen has been the meanest, what was that, Emma?
Can I take my turn?
What would you like to do?
Help him with a short sword.
Help him with a short sword.
How exactly are you helping him? How are you helping with this short sword?
By taking
Stab
out.
him with it.
Yeah. Yes, that. I'm stabbing. When I say help,
Okay.
I mean stabbing. Vinny, I'm stabbing.
Okay, so you're putting him at a disadvantage, stabby wise. So okay.
Sorry. I was joking when I said help. I actually just want to attack.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
Kill him.
So she's going to. Is he adjacent to us now? Does that count? That's not where I roll.
I guess no. I guess he wouldn't have moved if you're going to go before him. Yeah.
Nope.
So he's still there.
So she's gonna short sword.
Are you going to move up on him?
Stand right in front of me. Miela. Do it.
Yeah, you got to move up into
I mean,
melee
I
with
was
him.
gonna move up and then move back. I was counting my squares over here.
Okay. By the way, the squares for the map and the actual grid don't precisely line up. So
Yeah, can I move there and back?
Yes.
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. It's only 20 feet to get to him and then away from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've got your disengage as a bonus action.
Yep.
Oh, what's my... Oh my gosh. That's 5, okay. Oh, 24 to hit.
It hits.
No, Miela's the meanest.
Jesus.
Being
opens his,
Romeo is the meanest.
opens his mouth to yell, and the sharp end of a
Oh my
sword comes
gosh.
out.
Max damage. So Miela just kind of darts out of nowhere, tries to take out his Achilles tendon, uses her bonus action to disengage, and goes running back to hide behind the rest of you.
No! Brad! Back! He's going to charge forward and attack. Well, basically, he's just going to swing at whoever's right in front of him. That would be Brazen.
This tiefling's gonna kill me. Can I specifically stand behind Makani? I think he's less likely to kill me.
He just sure. Why not? So he's oh shit. Well, I have no idea where that D20 just went.
Oh no. Not
That's all right,
one.
Natural 2. He swings wide. He pulls out an axe that was kind of hidden by his fur. Just swings and wildly misses. He's very angry, very upset. And it is now, I believe it is Sky's turn.
Oh man. I don't want to do this. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
None of us want to do it. He brought it upon himself.
Gotta be the
Oh.
13.
Wisdom saving throw. It's a 9. I think he doesn't have wisdom modifier. Yes, that's just a 9.
And he hasn't taken damage yet, yeah?
Nope.
He has.
Oh, yeah, he has.
Oh shit.
Miela.
9.
Hashtag. Add anything to that?
9 plus 8. How you want to do this?
Oh no. Oh no. So Sky, yeah, when he wilds out with slit Achilles' heels. This guy takes a few steps forward, brings his arm out, and presses it clear against the poor dude's forehead, and says, "May you find peace from your suffering." Dong! Then he goes gaunt and just drops.
And so ends the tale of no bad work. As he falls to the ground, eyes going empty, staring at nothing as he slumps forward and lays there, unmoving.
Sky puts down his arm and kind of winces and looks aside.
He would have let us all die.
Awful, but necessary.
We shouldn't linger. The sounds of battle will have alerted anyone else in the cave.
You're right.
Go ahead and make me a stealth check, guys.
Hold on, before we make a stealth, before we continue on, Makani is gonna reach down to the corpse of No Bad Orc and pick up his axe.
Okay.
And no, he'll look over to Sky. We will burn this later to the god of the orcs, so that his spirit may find peace.
And then, your words visibly ease Sky a bit. He just silently nods in agreement and acknowledgement.
Okay.
And now stealth time. Stealth.
All right. Make group stealth checks.
Brazen is going to take his dagger and he is going to slice his palm and then smear the blood from his forehead down. And as he does, he disappears as he casts invisibility.
Okay.
Fucking wolves.
All right. Well, you guys manage to stealth away as you start to hear the of kobolds moving through the caverns, coming in your direction. Let's see here. So you have a couple different options. You can go here, or you can go here.
Roll D20 is not working for me.
There's a split in the road. You can go left or right.
Left. Dungeon
Go
lodge.
with,
Left is right, right is wrong.
I actually didn't see that, MA. Yes, it was a reference to you have all tried to seduce the catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Can we roll survival or something to see if we can smell good air?
Dungeoneering.
You could. You'd have to stop to do it. That could not go well for you.
And just a quick sniff. What's a quick sniff between friends? Yeah.
High or low. That's all I'll ask is high or low.
I'm not rolling it. My survival is shit. So if someone else wants to stop,
I'll roll. My survival's really good.
All right. So high or low, guys.
hi.
Oh, wait, am I rolling anything?
No, you can go ahead and roll.
Or... Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so as you stop to smell the air, the pathway right in front of you seems to have a mustier smell. It seems the one to the right is the way that you want to go.
Yep.
But as you do that, you just your brief lapse, and two kobolds come out of that very direction And
The one that we're
Mastiff
supposed-
is right behind you. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll initiative for these guys. You guys keep your initiatives as they are.
Can they see us?
That's a good question. You guys are pretty well stealthed. What is their passive perception? They cannot see you. They have a passive perception of 8. So they run in as you guys are fairly well hidden. And they run up this way. Oh, wait a minute. What does the Mastiff have? Hang on. I gotta check him.
Some of us are even invisible.
Mhm.
Natural 1. He doesn't see or he doesn't smell you, Makani. He has a passive perception of 13, so I rolled it, but that's a natural 1. So they don't see you. Once they run in here and they see the orc, one guy's gonna run one guy's gonna run off this way and disappear. One guy's gonna run this way, and the dog is gonna go with him.
I wasn't looking. I have multiple screens to go off of.
One guy ran back the way they came and disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 have run back up into your prison area. And they're leaving NBO just laying there.
Yeah, Sky's gonna start moving in the stealth position, but gesture to his friend, this way.
Mila follows.
Makani will follow.
No one knows where Brazen is right now, but he's probably following.
Okay, that's the direction you guys are going?
Yeah, is it now you said the right path, but that's kind of flipped for us. Is it right
Okay.
on this map or our
This
right?
is the one right here that had the better smelling air. This one seemed stale and stagnant, the one you just went down.
Going this way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can dash. Can we dash?
So, as you enter here, Brazen, nobody sees you, and I'm going to go ahead and pull Rob's token out for you. I think Rob's having technical difficulties here.
Yeah, it's not letting me do it.
Okay. So, anybody beat a 21?
Passive perception?
No, a straight up perception roll with yourself.
20.
No.
Okay. So the only person that isn't seen is the invisible one, which is Brazen. So the Dragonborn points at you all with his glaive, and he simply says, "And where do you think you're going, meat?"
Far away from here.
Your funeral?
You will have to step through me then. No.
Then
Throw
that's
up his
right.
He'll lift up his glaive and get into a battle position. Jesus.
You want us to roll again? If you want to keep it
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
All right, so
Are we keeping our initiatives?
no, please re-roll. KB1.
Middling.
Oh. Much better than last time.
Kobold 1 is actually an 11, not a 1.
Oh.
Jesus.
How many people do we have in this time?
Just 4.
Because your boy can't see.
All right, so Kobold number 3 has a 20. Dragonborn has a 19. Kobold 1 has an 11. And Kobold 2 has a 6.
Oh, there's 3 There's 3 kobolds or 4 kobolds?
3 kobolds. There's 4 people in general, or 4 combatants
Oh, I
in
see.
general.
The second one was a correction. I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have them numbered with special stats, or can I make Kobold 1 the one that has a 20?
They have a +2 dexterity modifier, so they're as is.
Do you care if Kobold 2 goes at 20 instead of Kobold 3? Never mind.
Sure. Doesn't matter. They're kind of interchangeable. They're all going off the same sheet.
Yeah. Thank you. That's
Okay, so Kobold number 1 is going to... He's going to move over here. So he's going to be adjacent to the Dragonborn. And he is going to use his sling. So natural 1, but he has advantage. It's a natural 3, so he misses as he tries to sling you with a rock. He's... And the rock flies past your head, tranquil sky. Just...
He aimed
Is
really
that-
high. So I'm tall.
He did. And he missed. He's very small. It's your turn.
Let me see something really quick. That is... End of each business. Okay. So I would like to take a no, that takes a full action. It's not a bonus action. Boo! So damn, yeah, I'm gonna toll the dead on one of the kobolds, the one that aimed at him and missed.
Okay, so that's Kobold number 1.
Wisdom saving
Assisting
throw.
right here.
Gotcha. Gotta be the 13.
16. Natural 16.
Shit.
if you go get adjacent to some kobolds, I can sneak attack. Or I can, use my stabby better.
Is that concentration? It is not. As a bonus action, I'm going to conjure spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
spend my spell slot on, and it'll. I'm gonna make an attack on that same. Let me look at the map. Select move. Here we go. Gonna move right here if I can.
Yeah,
No.
what movement?
That's a lot of man, and the map is so off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can make it to right here. I'll make it to right here, and then on the kobold number 1.
You can control your spiritual weapon there. Your spiritual weapon token.
Okay. Select move. I'm gonna put it right there, and it'll attack kobold number 1. That's the one next to the Dragonborn Yi.
Yeah.
It'll make an attack on him.
Hey, Vinny, do you mind screen sharing so I can see?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right,
Sorry.
so
Just being a bud.
you're good. I make a melee attack action. So, what's my roll there?
It'd be your standard roll, I believe.
Yeah, it's a spell attack roll.
Okay, that's weird because it says Okay,
It's
So
your
it's-
proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier.
okay. So it's a D20 plus 5. Not bad. 24 hit him?
Pardon?
Does 24 hit him?
Yes.
Alrighty, spiritual weapon damage is 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. So that is 1d8 plus 3. 1d8 plus 3. Sorry for how long that took. So 5.
How you do this?
Yeah, spectral weapon comes out floating next to him and just buries itself in little dude's forehead. Pulls itself back out.
Click.
Okay. Well, that was brutal. Dragonborn is going to move right here. And stop screen sharing for a moment so I can look at his entry here.
Beats.
Now you can screen share just the one window, so you don't have to stop. I found that one out the hard way, if you recall.
Yes, I can do that. Okay. So, multi-attack. 2 longsword attacks. Doesn't have a short sword at the moment. Okay. Yeah. Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
But he has advantage because he is flanking you. Jesus, another 11. Okay. First attack misses. Second attack. 9 plus 7 does a 16 hit.
That it does.
Okay.
You said another 11.
The first, because he has advantage on you because he's flanking you. He's got the kobold right here. So that is 1d8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a d8. Okay. 8 slashing damage on the second attack.
Okie doke.
And that will be his turn. Next up is Miela.
She's going to move here
Okay.
and attack this nice kobold here.
Okay.
Oops, that's not where I roll. With the short sword. It's not how I roll. There's a 12 hidden.
Yes, it does. That's his armor class.
Okay. Sorry. I'm going to roll my damage. Nine damage.
How do you want to do it?
She comes scooting around that corner, comes scuttling up to these motherfuckers who kept hitting her in the head with rocks, and just shanks him from behind with a sword that's, quite large compared to the both of them. Take that.
Certain catharsis there, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. And then
All right.
can I hide?
Okay.
Is there stuff I can hide in? Okay.
You can hide over here.
Can I get there to hide?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Then I'm going to go ahead and hide. 23. She disappears.
Yeah, you disappear. All right, next up is Makani.
Heading to the entrance of that tunnel thing.
Right here.
Yeah, like the space diagonal behind Brazen's token. Yeah. And I'm casting True Strike on the Dragonborn.
Get him. Fuck him up.
Can't fuck him up this turn, but I will fuck him up my next turn.
Okay.
Sorry. It takes an action to cast True Strike.
That's okay.
Should be a bonus action. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll eventually get that ability.
Brazen.
Brazen is going to slink up right here and just going to cast a spell on our friend, the old Dragonborn. It's going to cast Chromatic Orb.
All right.
Y'all, you love that Chromatic Orb.
I've only cast it once.
No, you cast it in the other battle, didn't you?
I mean, that was the other battle. This is this battle. With advantage because I am completely invisible.
Avanti.
Well.
All right. I assume a 25 hits.
25 does hit.
All right.
What color?
It's acidy.
Hmm.
No.
18 acid damage.
Holy mother fuck. Acid damage.
That hurt. Oh, wait. What did you say? Oh, yeah, 25 hits. So, yeah, that hurt. Ouch.
Melt, bitch. Melt.
Okay. Let's see. Cobalt number 3 is the only one left.
Melty bitch. You melty bitch.
Bite me.
It's gonna attempt to stabby stab on Mr. Tranquil Sky there. Gonna have advantage.
Wait, why?
Because you're
Teamwork.
flanked and pack tactics.
Oh, okay.
11 doesn't hit. 12 doesn't hit. Second, or he only gets 1 attack, so yeah. Yeah, he misses.
The missers.
So we are back to the top of the order. Kobold number 1 is dead. Tranquil Sky.
Alrighty, gonna use that bonus action to Spirit Sword, old dude in the face.
Which one? Kobold or big dude?
Kobold.
Okay.
5 does a. Oh, fuck me. Does an 11 hit?
On the Kobold?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Just barely misses.
Damn. Yeah, he's gonna shift his focus. Then, his focus is gonna be on old dude because old dude needs to go.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Gonna
What's
bane
the
him.
DC?
Huh?
What's the DC?
DC's 13.
He fails.
It's a D12.
Diggity gang.
$11. Necrotic.
Damn.
That hurts. He's looking a little worse for wear, but he's still standing.
Now I'm gonna be the long.
I believe it's his turn now. So I need to do D6. Okay. He is going, let's see, 5, 10, 15. So he is going to take an attack of opportunity from you, Tranquil Sky. So go ahead and roll.
Attack of opportunity. Why?
Because he's moving out of
leaving
your
here.
he's leaving
Oh!
melee range.
Oh, motherfucker! All right. Can I cast a cantrip or no?
You
No,
can
that's
attack.
a specific feat you have to have.
Yeah,
Or caster.
you can attack with a melee weapon.
All right. Yeah. What do we got here? His mace is the one thing you would have drawn. That's right. So that's a D20 plus. Is that plus 6?
You have
Yeah.
19 strength, yes.
Yeah. Holy shit.
How much damage did you do previously? Not the Toll of the Dead. How much did you do on your chromatic orb?
18.
18. Okay.
And I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, you miss.
He's coming for me.
He's going to get right here. So you're in sort of like a cone area.
Yeah.
Ah.
And he is going to okay. Make me each of you make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I fear not this man and his breath.
DC 15.
I told you.
Come on.
Oh, motherfucker. And they all went. Exactly what I was trying to avoid. Oh well.
What?
Trying to open up these packages of dice.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Shit.
It doesn't
Rob-
hit you, Robbie.
Huh?
He can't hit you. He's shooting at us.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got a 19.
A 19, so both of you guys made it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. So 11, 12. Or sorry, 12. I know. 11, 13. 12, 14. So that's 14 plus 12, 26.
Jesus, how powerful is his breath weapon?
29, 76. So that's 29 fire damage halved, which is.
How does he have a 7 dice? Wow. Damn.
It says like one move, one special move.
Any of other moves?
It's half of 29, rounded down.
14.
14. Thank you. So each of you take 14 fire damage as he and just shoots a gout of flame at the two of you.
Brazen is only going to take 7 because Brazen is a tiefling and fears not your fire damage.
I'll take it.
Kami, on the other hand, is goose is cooked, no?
No, it's not. But it is
All right.
It's Miela's turn.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Get him, Miela.
Mila's gonna come in there and get him.
No.
Get his ass.
Getting his ass. Trying to get his ass. Come here, ass. Please hit.
Roll that advantage.
Do I have it? Oh, because I was in hide?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Oh, does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
I'm for fucking. Nope.
That was some weak fucking.
That was some weak fucking.
How much damage?
7. She only does 7.
On 3d6
Mhm.
plus 3.
Jesus. Okay. Next up.
Can I still have a bonus action. Can I make it back to hide in the rocks again?
Not without provoking an opportunity attack.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You can help. You can help the next person that tries to hit him.
Yeah. I'm going to help Makani then. I'm also going to step back a little bit.
If you do, you're going to step out of melee. And then
Sorry,
we'll take
you're right. You're right. Sorry. Yep, just helping. I'm helping.
Okay. So next up is Makami.
You have
What
advantage.
does helping get me?
Advantage on your next attack roll against him.
You would have had
already
advantage
have
either way.
You what?
I already have advantage.
Oh,
True
Aw.
strike.
brazen.
Thank you.
True strike. I'm taking the -5 for sharpshooter.
Okay. To add 10 to your damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just rolling a 2 die 10, and then I'm going to add 2 because it's -5. I get a +7. So
2d20.
2d20.
God
2d20,
damn it.
It's 2d20, not 2d10.
Oh. Oh, God.
Man, I love the way you said it because it sounds like you just spilled something. Oh, God.
Please roll real dice. Much better.
Yeah, roll real dice.
Hot. Oh, my God, hot.
So yeah, the 18 will hit.
Okay.
And then he gets to add 10 to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, isn't that a... Never mind, I don't know how that works.
What?
What does the -5 mean?
His feat is sharpshooter. He can subtract 5 from his attack roll to add 10 to his damage.
Got it.
You know, that thing that Brian did in that one game.
Some damage.
How much damage?
Huh?
Blackjack, 21.
21?
21.
He's looking rough, but he's still up.
Motherfucker.
Brazen. Deal with it. Please.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Do you have a gun? It's time to go meet him.
While Miel is back here tickling his ankles to help.
Helping.
Jesus.
You're gonna meet God.
23 hits, I assume.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Twelve acid damage.
How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna melt his face with acid.
All right, so you fire out. I'm guessing chromatic orb
Mm-hmm.
using acid. Okay, so yeah, you fire out the orb, and when it pops on his face, it pops into this boiling greenish ichor that just splashes onto his face, and it starts to eat through. And as he takes a big breath in to let out like a growl, a roar of pain, he actually inhales a good portion of it.
Ew.
And then just immediately grabs at his throat, and you watch as it begins to bubble out from his neck, and he gurgles, and there's like this pink flecks of foam coming out of his mouth as the flesh kind of pulls away from his lips, and you see his teeth beginning to become exposed, and then he hits the ground.
Kill Stu.
Very much dead. Very much dead.
I don't know what you're talking about. I drew first blood. It was my kill to begin with. He says, walking over and spitting on the corpse. Your fire was weak.
I drew first blood when we met him.
That was a different day.
This guy's turn. There's a kobold left.
Is it my turn or is it the kobold's turn?
It's your turn.
Oh, yeah, bonus action swords.
Okay. Kobold definitely looks like he doesn't want any part of this fight now.
Yeah, he's getting it.
Too bad, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting it.
He's getting his fight.
What did we say? It was a D8 plus 3?
Yes.
Yes, it's damage. Yeah, damage.
How do you do it?
Yeah, mercifully and quick. He's not even looking in that direction at this point. He's witnessing the acid corruption, and behind Sky, you see this ethereal blade just kind of like whip and plunge itself right into this kobold's forehead, before sliding itself back out and coming back to Sky's side.
Okay.
Are we still in combat?
Kobold's dead. Dragonborn is dead. That guy's dead. So, you guys are out of combat, but not for much longer because you hear these guys. You hear.
That's fine. We can deal with kobolds.
Can I take a turn?
Connie, well, before we're back in combat, Magani is calmly going to walk over to the corpse of the Dragonborn, take out the axe of Nobat Orc, and hack its head off.
Okay.
I think we should flee.
We have proof.
You do. Now let's go.
What's the axe back?
Oh my goodness.
Is that your attempt to stealth?
Yeah, that's her stealth. She's hiding here. Not well.
Why do you run to the rocks? We should leave.
The rocks are on the way. That's why she's talking and stealthing at the same time. It's super effective.
Yep.
So as the others begin to move in, it looks like you guys are about ready to get yourselves into a fight. And then there's just this deep rumbling roar that comes out from an area in this direction, from this crevasse back here. That's where you hear the roar emanate out from. And immediately, every single one of these guys, it looks like they were coming in to start to engage you. They stop. And the kobolds rush up this way, and they begin to prostrate themselves, going, "Oh, no, no," and speaking in Draconic, it'd be like, "Rise, master, rise!" Meanwhile,
time to go.
The dog, the elves, and the dwarf, they're just like, "Nope, we weren't being paid enough for this shit."
Hold person.
Seriously? Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I think person get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Time to leave.
Time to leave.
Now.
Gonna use feline agility and scoop up our gnome friend.
Even you. I know the temptation is great to run into danger, but you shouldn't.
She is scooped. She doesn't complain. Just short legs.
Connie is running behind.
And as you guys make your grand exit, as you guys come to the lip of this cave, it is nighttime. I'm not exactly sure on one day, but you see the two elves and the dwarf. They hop onto horses and they gallop off.
And we're still running.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys come out of the cave, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
No, we want to go. I don't want to go back to town.
Town will be next week.
Town will be next week. All right. So thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.